origin. Let O be the origin. So suppose okay, now this is your origin. This is X, this is Y, and this is it. Let O be the origin and A be any point. Okay, let O be the origin and A be any point. A be any point. Then OA is called. Then OA is called. OA is called the position vector. Is called the position vector. Is called the position vector of point A. Okay, so what's the position vector? If you have any point, then if you will form a vector from the origin, then that vector is called the position vector of that point. So that means the reference is origin. If you have any point, you join, then you form a vector from the origin, then that vector is called the position vector. Okay, so please note down this and raise your hands once it is done. Then we will start the next topic. Is it done? Okay, Fahd, good. Abdur, Rifat, is it done? Shall we move to next? Okay, Rifat. Abdur, is it done? Abdur, is it done? Shall we start next? Okay, okay, great. Now, next one. Vector. A vector in terms of position vector. A vector in terms of position vector of its end points. Okay, a vector in terms of position vector of its endpoints. So this is origin, this is X, this is Y, this is Z. Okay. Now, suppose we have 2 points A, B. Okay. We have to find vector AB. So if you are going like this, then you are going this, and you're directly going from here to here like this, then we can say that this one OB, we can say that OB, because we are directly going from here to here, O to B, and we have another option O to A, then A to B. OB is equal to OA plus AB. Okay, so what AB you will get? AB is equal to OB minus OA. So that means if you have to find a vector AB, then that will be equal to position vector of point B What is OB? It is position vector of point B okay, minus position vector of point A minus position vector of point A vector of point A. Okay, so all of you please note down this. Raise your hands once it is done, then I will give you a question. Okay, Rifat, very good. Abdur and Fahd, is it done? Shall we start the question? Abdur and Fahd, is it done? Okay, Fahd, good. Abdur, is it done? Okay, Abdur, I will. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, Abdur. Okay, please check here. Position vector, Abdur, I hope it is clear to you. Okay, what's a position vector? If you have a origin, then from the origin, if you have a point, then from the origin, if you will form the vector, then that is called the position vector. Now you have 2 points A and B. Okay, you need to find with this vector AB. You have to find this vector AB. Okay, and what will happen? You have to find this vector AB in terms of position vector of A and B. So how you will do this? If you have to find AB, you have to use this formula: position vector of point B minus position vector of A. Okay, final minus initial. And the derivation I have done like this, that we are going from O to A like this, and from A to B we are going like this. Okay, and we have an option, we can go like this also, OB directly here. So OB is equal to OA plus AB, and AB we get this one. So what type of question you can expect? They will give you 2 points having the position vector, and they will ask you to find the vector. For example, in this question, 4 points are given. 4 points position vector are given. This, and this. Okay, you have to find this vector DB and AC. Okay, now use the same formula and calculate the position vector. Is it fine, Abdul? Abdul, is it fine? Okay, great, great. So all of you, please complete this question and share your answer. All of you, please share your answer if it is done. Is it done? Abdul, Fad, Rifat, or you need help in this question? Abdul, Fad, and Rifat, is it done? Okay, so DB is who has given this answer? Okay, please check this. You need to find DB. So it is equal to position vector of final one. This one, B. Position vector of B minus position vector of D. Position vector of D. Vector of point D. Okay. So what is position vector of B? B have this position vector B minus position vector of D. We to this one, A minus 2B. So open the bracket, you will get B minus A plus 2B. So this will give you 3B minus A. Okay, observe, your answer should be 3B minus A, not A minus 3B. Okay, final minus initial. Now in the same way, please find for this AC. Rifat, please confirm your answer so that we can start the next topic. You understood this formula? If you have to find the vector AB, then it is equal to position vector of B minus position vector of A. Is this clear, Fahd? But is it clear? No. Okay. This is clear for this one, position vector. This is clear. Okay. So if a point is given, you can find the position vector OA. If 2 points are given, A and B, if 2 points are given, A and B, and you need to find the vector, how you will find it? If 2 points are given, so that means their position vector they will give you in the question. Okay, the position vector of point A is given, position vector of point B is given. You need to find vector AB. Okay, if the position vector of B and A is given, we have to find the vector AB. How we will find? Position vector of final B minus position vector of A. Okay, Abdur, I will check this. This is clear for? Okay, now they're asking you for AC. They are asking to find the vector of AC. First, tell me the formula for this AC. Position vector of what? Position vector of YA. Check this formula.
E minus
A,
1.
AB. AB means position vector of final B. B minus A. So position vector of C minus position vector of A. Position vector of A. Now AC will be equal to what? First, what is the position vector of C? First, what is the position vector of C?
A vector minus 2B vector.
Position vector of C. This one. Check here in the
2A
question.
plus 3.
2A plus 3B. This is the position vector of A. This is the position vector of B. And this is the position vector of C. This is the position vector of D. Okay. So this is position vector of C. So it is 2A plus 3B minus position vector of A. What is the position vector of A? A. Okay. So 2A plus 3B minus A. What you will get? 2A minus A is A. A plus 3B. Is it clear for now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Rifat, is it done? Rifat, is it done? Okay, great. Oh, okay, Abdur, you have sent the same answer. Good. Very good, Abdur. Okay, so then we will start next topic. Next is a section formula. Next topic is section formula. Section formula. Okay. Suppose this is X, this is origin, this is Y, and this is Z. Okay, so you have a point A, you have a point B. Okay. Point A position vector is A, point B position vector is B. Point A have the position vector A, point B have the position vector B. Okay, so these two are given. In this figure, there is a point A and there is a point B whose position vector is given AB. Now you have a point C here. This point C, this divide this AB, this divide this AB. Okay, this point C have the position vector C. Okay, this divide AB in the ratio of m is to n. Okay, this divide in the ratio of m is to n. You need to find the position vector of this point C. Okay, so I will write everything here. First, we are doing internal division. internal division. Okay, internal division. So that means this point C lie inside AB. First we are doing internal division. So this point C lie inside AB. Now, what is A? It is a position vector of point A. Position vector of point A. Position vector of point A. What is B? Position vector of point B. Position vector of point B. What is C?
Sir,
It is position vector of point C. Yes,
sir,
Sabdar? Yes.
position vectors are the points from the origin.
Yes. This is a vector from the origin. Okay. Suppose I will give you this coordinate 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is a coordinate of a point this. So if I will ask you that what is a vector OA, position vector point A is OA, what is this? Then you will tell me that is I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. If the points are given, then you can find the position vector like this. Okay, sometimes like in the previous question, they have not given that complete point, they have just given the vector A. So we have given them the answer in terms of A. This can happen that they will give you a point, then you will write O is this, that means A is equal to this. This depends on the question that what they have given. Okay, in the last question, they have not given the value of A, B, and C. So we have given them the answer in terms of A, B, and C only. Okay, so C is the position vector of point C. The points are given and these are their position vector. What we need to find in this question, they will ask you to find the position vector C when the ratio is given. Okay, so they will ask you to find C. So C will be what? Remember like this. M into this. M into B plus N into this one, A. N into A by M plus N. Okay, if you have to find the position vector C, this is a formula. M into this point, N into this point by M plus N. Okay, now here we can write a note. We can write a note here. If point C, if point C is the midpoint of, if point C is the midpoint of AB, midpoint of AB. Okay, if point C is the midpoint of AB, then what is M is to N? Anyone can tell me what is M by N then? If C is the midpoint of AB, then what is M by N? M by N is the ratio. If this is the midpoint, then suppose it is 5, then Abdur, what is this? Abdur, if this distance is 5, then what is this distance? Suppose you have this line which is 10. I'm saying that this is a midpoint. This is A, this is B. I'm saying that C is the midpoint. Then if it is 5, then what is this? Anyone? Rifat, this is also 5. Okay, if C is the midpoint, then this distance and this distance will be same. Then what will be the ratio? What will be the ratio? 1 is to 1. So if C is the midpoint of AB, then M by N is equal to what? 1 by 1. Okay, if C is the midpoint, then AB is what? AB is 1 by 1. Now put the value of M and N 1 here, and please check what you will get. Then C will be equal to what? C is equal to MB plus NA by M plus N. So in place of M and N, put 1. So C is equal to B plus A by 1 plus 1. So the C is equal to B plus A by 2. By 2. Okay. So this is your final answer. Please note down this. Let me know. Sorry, this is the final formula. when C is the midpoint. Okay, we have to use these two formulas. Either you can directly put for this one, for this node, either you can directly put all the values here, or you can use this formula. Okay, please note down this. Let me know once it is done, or let me know if you have a doubt. Okay, I will again explain this to you. Please note it is an internal division. Yes, Abdur, external division is also here. Okay. Yes, Fahad, please remember this formula. Okay. Everyone, please raise your hands once it is done. Okay, then I will give you a question. Okay, Abdul, great. Yes, who have this doubt? Yes, Fahad, you have to use this formula if C is a midpoint. Okay, and if you want to use this formula, then it is also fine. Just in place of M is M and N. That means the ratio M is to N, you have to use 1 by 1. Okay, it's your wish. If you can remember this, well and good. If you have a problem, use this formula, just put 1 is to 1 here. Okay. Okay, Father Rifat, is it done? Shall we start the question? Rifat, shall we start the question? Okay, great, great. Now, all of you, please try this question. Consider 2 points. Okay, and always use this formula like this only. Okay, so if the first point is given, then take that as A. If the second point is given, take that as B. Okay, M, take the first ratio. For example, they are saying that the ratio is 2 is to 1. Then take M as 2, N as 1. Do not change anything. Just put all the values which are given in the sequence. Okay. Now consider 2 points. Consider 2 points. P and Q. Consider 2 points P and Q with position vector with position vectors OP is equal to 3A minus 2B and OQ A plus B. Find the position vector of a point R which divides the line segment joining P and Q in the ratio 2:1. Okay, 2:1 internally. Please always check the question carefully. They're asking about internally or externally. Okay, now please try this question and share your answer. Put everything in the sequence in the formula. All of you, please share your answer if it is done. Very good, Rifat. It is correct. Very good. Abdur and Fat, please use the formula and share your answer. Very good, Abdur. It is correct. Fat, what the answer you're getting? Fat, what the answer you're getting? Great, Fat. It is correct. Very good. Okay, so we have done the formula of internally. Now we will see the formula for externally. Section formula, section formula, formula externally. Okay, externally. So what is mean by externally? That means this point C. This point C lie outside AB. Okay, that's why we are saying externally. So there's just a difference in the formula. Only there's a change in the sign. Rest of the formula will remain the same. So please check here. Okay, you don't need to change anything. Put everything as it is in the formula. Okay, so Y, this is it. Okay, so it is A, it is B, and in this case, the C will lie outside AB. Sign will change. Yes, that's correct. Sign will change to negative. Okay, this is C. Now here it is A. It is vector A. It is vector B, and it is vector C. Okay. Now again the same thing here. The ratio. If you will see the previous case, then ratio is m is to n. What is m? This one. This ratio this. AC ratio CB is m is to n. So we will do in the same way. AC, we will take this complete as m. This is m. Okay. Then BC, this one. This we will take as n. In this case, this will be n. Now C, what will be the formula for C? C is again MB. The same formula, just put a negative sign here, Na by m minus n. So what you need to do, they will give you a question. Okay, you have to put the value and just change the sign. When they are asking for internally, put a positive sign. When they are asking for externally, in the same formula, put negative sign. Don't change anything. Put all the points in sequence. For example, the first point is given, take that as A. Second is given, take that as B. First ratio take as M. Second ratio take as N. Put in the formula. If it is internally, put a positive sign. If it is externally, put a negative sign. Okay. So please note down this. I will give you a question. Question is find the position vector. Find the position vector of the points of the points of the points 2a minus 3b and 3a minus 2b internally and externally and externally in the ratio 2:3, in the ratio 2:3. Okay, so please put all the values in this formula. For internally, just take positive. For externally, take negative. Okay, please share your answer, then we will start the next question.
Sir, how many pages should I leave?
Sorry, Umair.
Sir, since I'm late, how many pages should I leave?
Leave 3 pages, Umair. And
Three?
why? Yes, 3 pages. Why you are late, Umair? Almost 50.
Sir, actually, we are shifting, so I was busy in that.
Okay. 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 Okay, for you get the answer. For internally, just give me a minute. Internally 12 minus 13. Very good, Far. That is correct. Very good. Very good, Far. That is correct. Very good. Abdur, Rifat, is it done? Abdur and Rifat, is it done? Abdur and Rifat, please let me know the answer once it is done. Very good, Abdur, it is correct. Externally, it is -5b. Please again check the answer. And Rifat, please let me know what the answer you're getting. Three and three, no, that's not correct. So you need to find C. This is A. Okay, this is B. This is M. This is N. Okay, I will solve this. Somewhere actually you have is a very important concept. Okay, so note down this formula, Umir. Let me try to explain this to you. Check here. So here you have these 2 points. You have a point A, you have a point B, and the ratio is m is to n. And there's a point C, which is dividing this AB in the ratio of m is to n. M is to n is the ratio. Okay, we have a 2 type of division, internally and externally. For internally, we have this formula. For internally, we have this formula. C is equal to MB plus, this is NA. Okay, MB plus NA by M plus N. So if we will see this question, then C we have to find. So formula is MB plus NA by M plus N. Okay, this is for internally. So C is equal to, what is M? The first ratio, it is 2.
The two,
What is B? The second one, this complete one.
three,
3A minus 2B.
3A minus 2B.
Okay, plus N. N is 3. A is this one, 2A minus 3B. 2A minus 3B by M plus N. M plus N means 2 plus 3. So C is equal to what? Open this, 6A minus
Sir, how to know which one is A vector and which one is B vector?
the first one. Take the first as A and second as B always.
Okay, sir.
First is M, second is N. Plus 6A minus 9B by 5. So C you will get here, C is equal to 12A minus 13B by 5. Okay, Umir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now in externally, Umir, just put a negative sign. All the things will remain the same. In the formula, just put a negative sign. So here and here put the negative sign and do the calculation. Okay. Rifat, now please calculate externally and tell me the final answer. Rifat, is it done? Um, Umair, please share the answer for the second one externally. Very good, Rifat. That is correct. Minus 5b. Very good. So who is left now? Umair. Umair, please do the second one and share your
Same
answer.
for
Okay, okay. Complete it. And Abdur, externally is minus 5b. Are you getting the same answer?
Yes, I got.
Okay, okay, great, great. So in the meantime, let me write down this question. Okay, Abdur, I have not seen that. Okay. After the class, we will discuss your doubts. Okay. Find the position vector. Find the position vector of point R, which divides the line segment. Okay, we will discuss after the class. Divides the line segment. Joining P and Q. Joining P and Q, whose position vectors are 2a plus b and a minus 3b. Externally, and the ratio 1:2. Also, okay, it is 1:2. Also show that P is the midpoint. P is the midpoint. P is the midpoint of the line segment RQ. Okay, and this question came in CBSE 2010. Please try this question.
Sir, is minus 5b vector the answer of the people?
Sorry, Umir. Yes, minus 5b is the correct answer for the last question. Okay, all
Okay.
of you, please try this one. All of you, please share your answer if it is done. Rifat, the sign is not correct. Okay, it is externally. So put a negative sign. Okay, so answer should be 3a plus 5b. Sorry, it is Fahad. Sorry, Rifat. Fahad, please again check this. It is externally. So you should get 3a plus 5b. And Abdul, Rifat, and Umair, please confirm me if you get the answer. Uh, yes, you have to take negative in numerator and denominator both. Please check this formula. Okay, 3a plus 5b. Yes, that's correct. 3a plus 5b. Good for. Now prove the second part. All of you, please check this. I'm not sure why you are getting doubt in this. 3 plus 5b, that's correct, Rifat. Okay, Abdur, your answer is also correct. 3 plus 5b, good. You have a sign in the negative in the denominator. Okay, so take out the negative common in the numerator, cancel out, you will get a 3a plus 5b. Very good. So this is correct, 3a plus 5b. Now do the second part. 3a plus 5b you got. Now show that P is the midpoint of the line segment RQ. Please try this. Second part answer 3 minus 2b. No, that's not correct. No. Find the position vector of the point R which divide the line segment joining P and Q. Okay, so let this be P and this be Q. This is P. This is Q. Okay, their position vector you need to find. Joining P and Q. Okay, the position vector P and Q are given. You have to find the R. This is R, which divide externally in the ratio 1:2. Okay, so that's fine. It is 1:2. Also show that P is the midpoint of the line segment RQ. Okay. So P is the midpoint of the line segment RQ. So that means this will lie outside this here. What you have to do, you get this R. Okay, so what is the position vector of position vector of P? Position vector of P is 2A plus B. Position vector of Q, A minus 3B. Okay, and position vector of R you have already find out. It is 3A plus 5B. Okay, now they're saying that prove that P is the midpoint of RQ. You have to show that P is the midpoint of RQ. So first of all, find the midpoint of RQ. So position vector of midpoint of RQ. Midpoint of RQ. Okay. If you have to prove that P is the midpoint of RQs, then first of all, calculate the position vector of midpoint of RQ. Okay, so that will be equal to what? What is the midpoint formula? If you will see here, this one, B plus A by 2. So you need to add these two, RQ. So add these two, okay? So 3A plus 5B plus this one, A minus 3B. A minus, okay, it is equal to 3A plus 5B plus A minus 3B. A minus 3B, okay, by 2. So 3A plus A is 4A, 5B minus 3B is 2B by 2. So it is equal to 2A plus B, which is the position vector of, yes, position vector, which is position vector of P. Hence, P is the midpoint of RQ. So at last you will write, hence P is the midpoint of RQ. Hence P is the midpoint of RQ. Is a midpoint of RQ. Okay, please note down this and confirm me if it is clear, and note down this. Then we will check the next question. Okay, please raise your hands who has completed this.
Sir, can you explain the second part again?
Okay, so Umer, you missed this one. Just give me a minute. Umer, we have this formula of internally MB plus NA by M plus N. Okay, if this is the midpoint, if I will say that C is the midpoint of AB, then what will be the ratio? It should be 1:1.
Yes,
M
sir.
and N will be equal. So if in place of M and N we will put 1, then what we will get? B plus A by 1 plus 1. So B plus A by 2. Okay. So if C
So
is
the
the
midpoint.
yes, if C is the midpoint of AB, then we will use this formula directly, B plus A by 2. Okay. Now you will see this question. Then in this question, they are saying find R. And after that, they are saying that show that this one, show that P is the midpoint of RQ. So we have the position vector of R. We have the position vector of Q. We will find their midpoint by using the same formula, A plus B by 2. So we get this. If you will see this, this is the position vector of P. Is it clear, Umer?
Okay, sir.
Okay, great. So everyone, please note down this, raise your hands, then we will start next. I've just used the formula of midpoint 4A plus 2B by 2. Who has given me this answer? Fad. What 4A plus 2B by 2 is what? 4A plus 2B by 2. Divide this with 2. So 2a plus b you will get. Clear for? All of you, please raise your hands who has completed this one so that we can start next question. Okay, Rifat, good. Okay, great, great. Umair, is it done? Shall we start next?
Sir, wait.
Okay, okay. Umair, please let me know, okay, once it is done.
Done, sir.
Okay, great. Now I will drive one more formula, then I will give you a question which came 2 times earlier. So you know this, that if this is the origin, let this be the origin, okay, and you have 2 points A and let this be P and Q. Please don't note right now, just check this. P and Q are 2 points, and suppose R is the midpoint of PQ. R is the midpoint of PQ. Okay. R is the midpoint of PQ. Now, from the previous formulas, can we say, suppose the position vector, or I will write like this. Can we say that OP, or can we say that OR is equal to OP plus OQ by 2? Can we say this? Anyone have a problem here? There's a midpoint formula. R is the midpoint of PQ. R is I will write here, R is note this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. R is the midpoint. R is the midpoint of PQ. Okay. So we'll say OR is equal to OP plus OQ by 2. Now, after this, if how they will give you a question, or earlier they had given a question like this, that they form a triangle. Okay, they have given this as A, this is B, this is C, and they have given a point M, and they have drawn a median AM. Here AM is the median. AM is the median.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, have you completed the product of two vectors?
No, we have not started yet. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So AM is a median. Okay. So if it is a median, then means M is the midpoint. M is the midpoint of BC. So we can say like this, that AM will be what? AM will be this one. if you will see here, then we can say that AM is equal to AB plus, or from this one, I will write like this: 2OR is equal to OP plus OQ. Okay, twice of OR is equal to OP plus OQ. Now, the same thing if we will apply here in this triangle ABC, AM is the median, so we can say this AM. Just apply the same concept. Twice of AM is equal to AB plus AC. Okay, and I guess in the last class we have already checked that how to find the magnitude of a vector. For example, vector A is given, which is I cap plus J cap plus K cap. We have find out the magnitude. Observe what's the magnitude of this. Observe what's the magnitude of this one. Under root, yes, under root is square. 1 is square, 1 is square plus 1 is square. So you know how to find the magnitude. Okay, so previously they have given a question like this on the basis of this one. They have given a median and they have asked to calculate the length of the median. So just give me a minute. I will give you a question. So question is the two vectors I cap plus J cap and 3I cap minus J cap plus 4K cap represent the sides AB and AC respectively. Okay, of triangle ABC. Of triangle ABC. Find the length of the median through A. Find the length of the median through A. Find the length of the median through A. And this question came 2 times. CBSE 2015 as well as 16. So we can say it's a good question. Okay. Please try this question. Share your answer. Uh, Umair, do these questions which I'm giving you in the class. Okay, and after this, complete the assignments which we are sharing with you. Okay, that is the first thing. Please don't ignore the assignments. I have more questions, Umair, but if you are not even doing the assignments, then what's the use of sharing these one? Okay, that assignment is the basics. First, complete that. All of you, please share the answer if it is done. I have given you the formula here. Okay, just find AM by using this formula. Shift this to here. Calculate AM, calculate its magnitude. Everyone, please share your answer. We have to do some more questions. Is it done? Umair, Abdur, Fahd, Rifat. Shall we move to next? Is it done? Okay, Rifat, but 3 by 2, why you are getting in the denominator I cap? This should be in the numerator. It is in okay, so but it is not correct. So the median, if I will say to you, they have given a point. So if I will say that AM is a median, then AM is 2J plus 2K cap. 2J cap plus 2K cap. Yes, that's correct. Umair, divide that with 2. You will get the correct answer. Rifat, please correct it. Further, your answer is correct. Just calculate the magnitude. Abdur, please share your answer. Yes, that's correct, Umair. Now calculate its magnitude. Abdur, share your answer. Rifat, calculate the magnitude. This is the median. All of you, please complete it and share your answer. Good, Fahd, that's correct. Okay, that means 2 root 2. Good. Umair, good, Fahd. Umair, Abdur, Rifat, please tell me the magnitude. And before your exams, please always do these questions which I'm giving you in the which I've given you in the class. This one, which came previously. Okay. Till now, only Fahad has completed this. Umair, Abdur, Rifat, what's the answer? Very good. And that is 2 root 2. Good, Abdur. AM we have to take. AM we have to take. We have to find AM. Okay. AB is given. AC is given. You need to calculate AM by using this formula. Facing problem in magnitude, need help. Why you're facing issue in the magnitude? So what is magnitude, Umair? Under root I. This is J component. So take J component is square. Take K component, it's a square. So under root 4 plus 4, which is 8. It is under root 8. Okay. Under root 8 means 2 root 2. Okay. So I guess everyone has done this. Next we will do, this topic is complete the section formula. Now we will do some questions, some more questions. Okay. Some more questions. It is not related to the section formula. It is based on the topics which we have already done.
Sir,
Yes, Abdul. Yes, Sumer.
so what is the answer for the previous question?
2 root 2.
Magnitude.
2 root 2.
Okay.
Okay. Abdul, the answer is 2 root 2. Okay. I hope everyone has done this. Let's start some questions. Parallelogram law of vector addition we have already done. Okay. So whenever you get a question in the exam on the parallelogram law of vector addition and you need to make a parallelogram, then please draw like this. Write A, write B, write C, and write D. Okay. Then mark this vector A like this, mark this vector B like this. As you know that the sides of parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. So if it is A, it is also A. If it is B, it is also B. All of you, please check here. For parallelogram law of vector addition, this is vector A, this is B. So this is parallel to this one, so write B. This A is parallel to A, write like this. This write like this. Okay, draw the diagonal. Draw the diagonal like this. Draw the diagonal like this. Okay. Draw like this. Draw like this. Now check here. This is A, this is B. You're going in this direction, it is going in this direction, then resultant will be A plus B. Okay. But here the directions are different. Sorry, why I have done this? Always for the diagonal, draw the direction upward. Now, if you will see this, then here the direction for this triangle, for this diagonal AC, we get this resultant A plus B. But for this B, new topic, no, it's a new question based on the parallelogram law of vector addition. Okay, so parallelogram law of vector addition we have already done. So, but we need this concept in the question. That's why I'm again explaining this to you. So for the parallelogram law, you know that if you will represent the vectors by the adjacent sides of the parallelogram, it is A and it is B, then the resultant will be given by the diagonal. So it is A plus B. Now for this one, B, C, D, this is your diagonal. But if you will see that the direction of these vector are different. Okay, then what will be this resultant? Anyone can try to guess what is BD?
Sir, it will extend C.
It will extend C means? Umair, what is mean by it extends to C?
So which diagonal? I mean, which
I'm
resultant are you asking?
BD. AC we already know. Okay, this is A, this is B, then diagonal will be AC and the diagonal will be A plus B. This we have already done in the parallelogram law of vector addition. Now about this one. This is B, this is A. Then anyone can tell me what is BD? Actually, this question.
B minus A.
B minus A, very good, very good. It is correct. This question came in 2020. Okay, that's why I'm explaining this to you. Check this triangle, BDC. Okay, so you are going from here, then you are going here. So that means you are going BD, then you are going from DC, and this is equal, and you can go directly from here to here. So that is BC. Okay, so what is BD? BD is equal to BC minus DC. Okay, so what is BD? BD is equal to what is BC? BC is B minus what is DC? DC is A. Okay, so it is B minus A, this one. So this diagonal will be B minus A. Okay, how you will draw the parallelogram? Draw A, draw B. This is parallel to this, so draw in the same direction. This is parallel to this, so write B in the same direction. This resultant you already know, it is A plus B. For this one, use this, that you are going here, then you are going here, and you are directly going from here to here. Okay, so this is BD. Now just give me a minute. I will give you the actual question. Okay, everything I have mentioned here. Now please try this question. If uh, if A is equal to I cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap and B is equal to 2i cap plus 4j cap minus 5k cap minus 5k cap represent two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Okay, I will write the short form parallelogram. Find unit vectors. Find unit vectors parallel to the diagonals of the parallelogram. Find the unit vector parallel to the diagonals of the parallelogram. Okay, please try this question and share your answer. Okay, Omer, I will explain this again. Omer, first of all, draw a parallelogram, okay? And you have to tell me all the directions. Okay, this is a parallelogram. This is A, this is B, this is C, and D. Okay, so what was the parallelogram law of vector addition? If two vectors are represented by the adjacent sides of the parallelogram. So I've drawn like this. This is A and this is B. Okay, now Umir, if it is A, Okay, then what will be this? In the same direction, it will be A, because the diagonals of parallelograms are parallel. The same direction. Similarly, if this is B, draw like this, B. For the diagonals, draw like this. Draw a diagonal like this one. Draw a second diagonal like this. Okay. Draw in the upward direction. This. Now, this you already know. This we have already discussed, that if two vectors are represented by the adjacent sides of the parallelogram, then the diagonal will give the resultant. So this is the diagonal and it is A plus B. Okay. Now for this one, you will face some problem for this one, how to calculate this. So for this law, triangle law of vector addition. So think like this, you are here, you are going in this direction, then you are going in this direction. Or second option, you can directly go like this. So that means BD plus DC should be equal to BC. So this I have mentioned here. Clear, Umir?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So from this, you will get B minus A.
Okay.
So this
Understood.
diagonal. Okay, great. Now please note down this, all of you, and solve this question, share answer. So this seems to be a last question. We have only 17 minutes. Solve this, then we will end our class. I will discuss your doubts then. Okay. I plus 2j. No, that's not correct. No, no, that's not correct. Again, please check the calculation. I will write the answer. Okay, unit vector along AC. So first I will write AC. So AC should be 3i cap plus 6j cap minus 2k cap. Next you have another BD. BD is I cap plus 2j cap minus 8k cap. Okay, then you have to find the unit vector. First, if you are not getting this, then please again check the calculation. Is it done? Umair, Abdul, Fad, is it done? Magnitude of AC is 7 and magnitude of BD is why root 14? Why it is not under root 69? First of all, Abdul, check this. You should get this one. Okay, and this should be under root 69. Magnitude of BD should be under root 69. Check the calculation. 64 plus 4, 68 plus 1, 69. Why you are getting root 14? Okay, and this is 7. Now divide this with the magnitude, you will get the unit vector. Okay, great. Okay, so divide with the magnitude, you will get the unit vector. Now we will continue this in the next class. Your homework is assignment, again the same one, assignment 1 and 2. Okay, I have a question bank, but please first complete the assignments, then only there is benefit in sharing that. Okay, please complete this. Whatever the doubts you have, we will discuss. Okay, so is it done, Umair?
I didn't understood this question, how to label the vectors.
Sorry, Umair, will you repeat?
I didn't understood this question actually.
Okay, so this figure you understood?
Figure I understood, yes.
So this vector is given. It is this. Second vector
A,
B is
A
given.
and B,
This
I
is
guess.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, you just here you need to find A plus B. And for this one, you need to find B minus A.
That's it, sir.
Yeah, that's it. Then you will get the diagonal. They are saying find unit vector parallel to the diagonal. So once you get the diagonals, then find the unit vector. Clear, Umair?
So for diagonals, we have to find A plus B and B minus A, right?
Yes.
And what are unit vectors like A and B, right?
No, once you will get the diagonal, then you have to find the unit vector of the diagonal. So you get this AC, find its unit vector. Not clear, Umair?
How to find the unit vector? Confused
You were
about.
present in the last class. We have discussed.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
is
sir.
the
Yes, I was talking.
so what's the how to find a unit vector? Divide a vector with its magnitude. What's the magnitude of this?
Okay, sir.
7.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Okay. Now all of you please complete this homework assignment 1 and 2. Okay, and share your doubts. But please complete the homework. It is quite